Usually I'm the first one to tell people go get you a young, high upside running back because the running back position has a very sharp decline and is very, very quick. But in specific situations, we have key opportunities to pick out top veteran talent, and we're going to deep dive into that right now. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your upcoming NFL football drafts. And in this video, we're going over the veteran running backs to target in your upcoming drafts, all right? Definitely going to deep dive into that. But before I do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget to go to the TikTok. Follow me there at chef_D91 as well. And don't forget about the Patreon. If you want DFS picks and betting advice, go sign up there. I will help you and I'll get in contact and we'll go from there. Guys, goal is 1K. 1K. There will be a giveaway to that 1,000 subscribers. So continue to click that subscribe button. Currently at, I believe, 934 right now. Let's keep it pushing, all right? Now, in my previous video, because we are gearing towards fantasy football. All right, we're at the end, pretty much midpoint into the end of the NBA Finals, and then we're going straight to everything fantasy football. Get you geared up for that, and then get you geared up for the DFS of football as well. It's going to be super, super exciting. But in my previous video, I gave you the veteran wide receiver to target. Absolutely killed that. Please check that video out. All right, go to my page. Go to the videos. You'll see that behind all NBA Finals games, you'll see veteran wide receivers with that thumbnail right there. Go and check that out. All right. Now in this one, let's get into our top targets at the running back position. All right. The first guy we're going to look into will be Leonard Fournette, as you can see right here. Best comparable to Steven Jackson, and he's in a great situation now with the departure of Ronald Jones. It is basically all Leonard Fournette right now. He has that connection with Tom Brady. Behind him is only Rachaad White and Gio Bernard. So you got a passing down back in Gio Bernard and Rachaad White, young rookie, but we already seen what happened to Keyshawn Vaughn. Tom Brady takes time for you to trust him. He absolutely trusts Leonard Fournette. And we're getting an opportunity to finally have Leonard Fournette outside of the Jacksonville Jaguars as a number one running back. Definitely worth it. His current ADP is 21 overall, and he's going at RB12 right now. I would bump him up into that top 10 area. I would definitely go get Leonard Fournette. If we're looking at the numbers last year, this is going to be very key, and this is why we really want to get Leonard Fournette at a very, very early rate here in round one, in the turnaround in round two. 14 games played last season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We already know playoff Lenny. We saw the production there, and he followed through in 2021 as well. After winning the Super Bowl, came through with 811 yards rushing. And the key point about this, the reason why we're really going for him, is the PPR value. 69 receptions, 454 receiving yards, 10 total touchdowns. He had a great performance. He was the number 3 running back in fantasy points per game. This is why we are going for Leonard Fournette. He gave you his best performance of his career with the greatest quarterback of all time throwing him the ball. Tom Brady loves his check down guys, and he trusts Leonard Fournette with 100% certainty. All right, this is the guy that they lean on and ride, and with no Ronald Jones to take away carries in that red zone area as well, this could be a boost to playoff Lenny and Leonard Fournette as a total. All right, so we could see an even bigger performance here with the total touchdowns. Maybe we get the same amount of receptions, but the touchdowns get increased to that maybe 10, 11, 12, even 14, 15 area. Okay. We have injuries on Chris Godwin. All right. Mike Evans is the number 1 wide receiver. We have a question mark on Robert Gronkowski. I expect him to come back, but if they have limited weapons, Tom Brady is going to lean on Mike Evans, number one, and definitely Leonard Fournette to move the ball down the field. So, guys, go get you Leonard Fournette. He is my number one option at veteran RB. Next up on the list is our guy, Aaron Jones. Everyone is familiar with this one right here. Currently, ADP is RB13. Definitely would bump him up, and currently going overall is at 23. Best comparable to Christian McCaffrey, and that I would definitely give an official approval on that one. He should definitely be best comparable to Christian McCaffrey because of what the usage he's about to receive, okay? With the Green Bay Packers offense, with Devonta Adams gone, Aaron Jones becomes the focal point of this offense. They didn't add any wide receiver help, any significant wide receiver help. They added Christian Watson, and they've added a bunch of pieces, but what they lost in Devonta Adams is a huge gaping hole, okay? And in 7 games without Devonta Adams, Aaron Jones has averaged 26.4 fantasy points per game. He would clearly be the number one running back in all fantasy drafts, okay, if he did that this season. And there's a very high opportunity that can happen again. He has the pedigree of being a number one running back in fantasy leagues. The last past 3 years, as you can see, finished top 15 in 2019. All right, when he busted out on the scene, over 1,000 yards rushing, over 49 receiving, 474 yards receiving yards. 19 touchdowns, and then in 2020, 14 games, 201 rushing attempts, another year of over 1,000 rushing yards, 5.5 yards per carry, 47 receptions, 355 yards, and 11 total touchdowns. Hampered, and with the emergence of A.J. Dillon, a little bit of a downgrade, went down to number 11 as the running back's fantasy points per game. Still got 799 rushing yards, 52 receptions. We saw an increase in receptions there, and we got 391 receiving yards and 10 TDs. We're seeing a big gaping hole right here with no Devonta Adams. Okay, AJ was second in targets with 12% target share in this offense last year. Devonta Adams had 31% target share. Now, that's going to get spread to everybody, and you can expect Aaron Jones to get a percentage bump from 12% to hopefully 15, 18, maybe even 20% of the target share from Aaron Rodgers, okay? So this is a prime position. This is a perfect spot. He is going under the radar. Everyone's getting Derrick Henry, who's obviously, we saw that coming after a 2K year, got injured, and now everyone's back on his bandwagon. You can get a gem here in Aaron Jones. And best comparable to Christian McCaffrey, has the pedigree. We already seen him with top 5 finishes in fantasy football, period. So go get you Aaron Jones. He's my number 2 selection. Number 3 on our list will be James Conner of the Arizona Cardinals. With the departure of Chase Edmonds going to the Miami Dolphins. Yes, the Arizona Cardinals did draft a rookie running back, but this leaves James Conner as the number 1 lead back in this offense. We already understand his story that he's been through with the Pittsburgh Steelers, his rise and his fall. Now finding a new home with the Arizona Cardinals, we're getting another opportunity to take advantage of James Conner behind this offense and this offensive line. As we can see, early in his career, he was one particular year that was really, really good was 2018. Then he fell off just a little bit, going to number 16 and number 25 running back in fantasy points per game. Now with the Arizona Cardinals in 2021, 202 rushing attempts, 752 yards. But the key with him was not only the receptions. We saw 37 receptions. That's getting back to what he's used to. 375 receiving yards. That was a plus. But the real boost right here was 18 touchdowns. That usually tends to fall off, but the thing that can equally everything out is because Chase Edmonds is gone, and he's literally the number 1 running back on a very high octane, high powered offense of the Arizona Cardinals here. Career year last year. All right, we get it, 18 touchdowns, but definitely want to go back to this well. I see him finishing in another top 10 performance. He gave us number 7 last year. with 17.2 fantasy points per game. I can see that being replicated yet again in 2022. And the red zone usage is the reason why I love this guy, all right? And he should see that same production yet again. So we're going right now with a current ADP of 25 and RB14 with James Conner. He should be in that top 10 conversation as well. Yet again, go get you James Conner. He's our number 3 veteran RB to go get. Number 4 on our list is going to be Saquon Barkley here. ADP currently 33 and going at RB17. I have a love-hate relationship with Saquon Barkley. I was aggressive and took him last year. And then I kind of learned the hard way. It was unfortunate because he had some bright spots last season, but had that high ankle sprain and things fell apart yet again. And he was hobbled. He wasn't 100%. He's finally coming to this camp this year, fully healthy, okay? I want to reap the rewards of a number 3 performance, of a number 7 performance that he had in 2018 and 2019. We missed it last year. He played 13 games, but most of those games were injured, okay, with a very poor amount of weapons on that offensive side of the ball for the New York Giants. We have no problem going to Saquon Barkley here this year. There's no Devontae Booker. It's just the Saquon show. So we're getting another opportunity at a possible 2018 or 2019 season. And right now, Saquon Barkley is going late, okay? Around that 3rd round range is where people are grabbing Saquon Barkley. And this was a number 1 pick overall in fantasy drafts a couple years ago. I want to take full advantage of that. I saw the bright spots. I was very excited. I thought he was going to go on a roll. Unfortunately, injuries delayed this 2021 season. I'm back in 2022. He is a veteran, okay? He's a veteran. It's been 4 years. We already know the decline about running backs, but the upside is still there. This is not no Ezekiel Elliott. I think he's totally done, okay? You get away from Zeke Elliott. Don't draft Zeke Elliott. I'm going to do a don't draft video, and he's going to be one of them. He might be the thumbnail, okay? Last year was Derrick Henry. We're right about that. This year is going to be Zeke Elliott. We're going to be right about that yet again. But my number 4 option here is going to be Saquon Barkley bouncing back, and he's going to show us why he was one of the greatest talents we've seen coming out of college, all right? So go get you Saquon Barkley. Last but not least, we have number 5, and that's going to be Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt is currently going at an ADP of 82 overall in RB29. This is going to be the late gem of veteran running backs here, playing behind Nick Chubb, okay? Nick Chubb, you got to put high capital on him. But if you want to wait, if you're going 0 RB and you need someone that's going to give you top 20 production, Kareem Hunt is going to be that guy for you. As you can see in previous years behind Nick Chubb, there's been no problem. And that's with poor quarterback play with Baker Mayfield. He's come through with top 25 performances, okay, as you can see. Injury ridden in 2021, but he has not let you down, even with Kansas City Chiefs, number 5, number 8, then coming over to the Cleveland Browns, number 25 and number 19. You're getting him super late, high production in that receiving range and upside with the touchdowns because you got the nice ground and pound there with Nick Chubb, and then they hit you with the speed and lightning and the receiving ability of Kareem Hunt when they get into that red zone area, and also when there's blowouts. Cleveland Browns like to put up the points, all right, and that's when they'll throw out Kareem Hunt on 3rd down situations and late in the games when they're up big. Kareem Hunt comes in and closes the game, okay? You're getting this guy super late at RB29. And he's pretty much almost every year giving you top 20 production. So this one is very low key. People are just going to be like, he's a no one. Kareem Hunt is going to pay dividends. All right, this is a value play here. Veteran running back here. Kareem Hunt, go get you him. All right, and that round 8, round 9 range, and you might have one running back. You want someone to solidify your 1-2 punch because you already paid up at tight end, already paid up at quarterback and wide receiver to fill in, bring you in some depth with Kareem Hunt. He won't let you down. He's our number 5 and final option for the veteran RB. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other suggestions of other veteran RBs that I did not go over. Maybe you like them more than the 5 that I just selected. Let me know. We can discuss that down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageSD, and I'll be back with another video very soon. All right, peace out, guys.